Rusty's Crypto Cave here, and today's video is going to be about Xelis and their upcoming hard fork to change their proof of work algorithm from Xelishash V1 to Xelishash V2. They announced a date on Twitter and I believe in their Discord as well that they want to fork the algorithm away to get FPGAs off the network, and not necessarily just FPGAs off the network, devices that have a substantial advantage over GPUs and CPUs to get off the network. Because I was reading through some of their Discord, there is a person on there that I guess writes bit streams for FPGAs, and they were asking permission to see if they could try to write a bit stream for the new algorithm that's actually probably less efficient than, say, a 4090 or so, or less hashed than a 4090 and stuff. So as long as there's, and their response was, as long as there's not a tremendous advantage over a GPU, then they'll allow it. If it ends up being just like Xelishash V1, and apparently there's bit streams that are available that the hash rate and efficiencies are worlds better than GPUs, then they'll fork again. So, but today's video is going to be short. It's 4th of July weekend for me, since I had to work on the 4th of July. Like partying and grilling and whatnot is going to be done today. So I figured I'd just do this short video quick and just remind you guys to, if you are mining Xelis or interested in mining Xelis, just to keep an eye out the announcement. Let's go over to their Discord. And here is their announcement, July 10th at around 12 AM UTC. So what that means, it is about July 10th is Wednesday, and 12 AM UTC time, though, on the East Coast, for me at least, is 8 PM Tuesday night, is about the time of the hard fork at block height 434,100. And then it's going to be, looks like it's going to be aimed to bring back a mix of good old Kryptonite proof of work. I don't know if anybody was around that, following me that around that time, but that was the original algorithm for Monero way back in the day. I used to mine Monero on my RX 580s. That's where the bulk of my bag of Monero came from, because the emissions rate now at Monero and CPUs, you don't really earn a whole lot. Block rewards are only like 0.6 or something like that. So it'll take a long time to build a bag of Monero currently. But anyway, it's going to be a version of that algorithm. CPUs and GPUs mined together at a lower energy consumption. That's a good thing if you can be more efficient. So that would be awesome. And looks like they put a special thanks out to Rigel, because I checked their Rigel's Discord, or not Discord, GitHub, to see if there was a more recent release, but 1.17.4 is still the most recent, and that was early June. So keep an eye out for an update at Rigel Miner, or Regal Miner, however it's pronounced. I'm not sure who this person is. Doctor is the dev for SRB Miner, I believe. So, and that's, I guess they contributed some feedback and stuff to the Xelis team as far as what the new algorithm should consist of. And then this is a nice thing. Network hash rate should also be displayed correctly with this new algorithm, because currently it's still foobarred, and as far as that goes, like nothing shows right. The calculators don't show right, which was probably a good thing for us miners if you were mining it, because if people that rely on those calculators just look at it and say, hey, no, that sucks, it's not profitable, I'm not going to mine it, until they don't mine it. So it probably helped with the hash rate. But when Xelis had that nice pump to $30-some, then people were jumping on it. So that's increased the network hash rate and then decreased the profitability of it. So everybody will be able to know now as far as what the profitability of it is, as long as it reports accurately. So that's one thing to keep in mind. We actually might have some accurate information there, just because if I didn't try mining Xelis myself and to see the actual rewards compared to what the calculator said, I would never probably have mined it. And actually, shout out to Croupman. He's mentioned that in one of his videos a while ago, and that's when I started mining it. And that was probably going on 2 months now. I believe that was mid-May is when I first started mining Xelis. And if you look at my MMPOS, still on it. Pretty much everything. So cards get a little warm. Oh, that's actually, I'm mining on a die next to a mineable. So just about everything is on Xelis. But the 20 series rigs aren't very good at Xelis, so they're slightly better at Dynex as far as efficiency. So I moved them to there to mine some Ravencoin, fill my bags of Ravencoin, and they don't have as much as Raven as I thought I did, and sitting on about 14,000 or so right now. So I kind of want to get up to a little bit bigger bag of that, just in case old school coin starts to pump. So, but everything else though, CMP cards, 3070s, 3060 Ti's, they're all on Raven. 3080s are all on Raven, and my 1660 Ti's are still on, not Raven, Xelis. Sorry about that. 1660 Ti's are still on Xelis, and the 3070 Ti's are still on Xelis. I did switch and lower the clocks on to running more of like Red Fox's overclocks, so they're a little more efficient and a little bit lower power usage, just to keep the heat down in the shed. Although it is 87 degrees out now. I'm actually just going to pull up my phone quick just to see what the shed temps are, because shed's been rocking it in this heat. It's been freaking fantastic. So it is, I'll even put up you can see it. Reflection's probably kind of bad, but 99. So just a basically 12 degree delta with 15,000 watts running in there. It's pretty effing good if you ask me. So definitely can't complain about that. And I can still increase the fan speed, the exhaust fans even a little bit more. But as you can see, cards are running good. And the 3080, 3070s are 53 degrees. That's nothing. So, and that's part of the algorithm too. So I mean, if these were on Kapow, they'd be a lot higher. But it's still 60, 60, 60. Even the CMP cards, 61. The hottest one is the 2080 Ti's, and it still has some headroom there as far as fan speed goes too. Yeah, system fans are only at 65%, and they're all at 55, 60s. So they have some headroom to go to increase the fan speeds to help with cooling there too. So that has been running fantastic. So what else got here? Not that. Yeah, that was Rigel Miner's GitHub. Sorry, the flashbang is there. Let me turn that on quick. But the latest, like I said, was 1.17.4. June 1st was the last commit. Since they were tagged in here, I'm pretty sure they're involved in it as well. So just keep your eyes out for a update. It looks like SRB Miner has it active that you could probably run the latest version of SRB, and then when the fork happens, it will just automatically switch. I'm assuming Rigel Miner will do the same thing, but just keep an eye out for it in the next coming days. So like I said, the 12 a.m. UTC time is about 8 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday evening, but for UTC time, it will be Wednesday. So just keep an eye on that and get your miners ready for the switchover, so when you could take advantage of maybe some miners falling off and not paying attention, and maybe get some additional block rewards. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes people are paying attention, sometimes people aren't. So, but it wouldn't hurt. Just make sure you are ready for it and got your rigs all set up, and then that way transition smoothly to the new hash or the new algorithm. So that's about it for today. So have a good one. Take care. And happy 4th of July.